Okay, getting ready for another backpacking adventure. This time we're heading to the Wichita Mountains in the western part of the state. Heading out there with a friend, Bob Doucette. He's a pretty experienced hiker. He's done a lot of peaks in Colorado and around the state. Even does a little bit of climbing. So anyways, I hope to go out there, pick his brain, and kind of get some tips and hints and inspiration for some other trips. I think we'll probably do a couple of short little trails today, and I think the plan maybe tomorrow is to hit one of the higher peaks out there. I think it's called Sunset Peak. This is like the one mountainous kind of part of the state other than the Wichita Mountains. This area is out toward Lawton in western Oklahoma. Really beautiful, kind of more desert canyon, boulders, stuff like that. So I'm hoping to test out. I got a new pack. I got a Z-Pack's Arc Haul, so kind of hope to see how that fits and feels and go from there. So anyways, I'm heading to pick him up. We'll see you down the road. Bye. All right, here we are. We made it. We are at, where are we at? The Wichita Mountains?
Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge.
All right, this is Bob Doucette, the hiking expert. He's been out here 2 or 3 times, even though it's been a while. So what's our plans? What are we going to do this weekend?
Well, I think today we're going to hike out Elk Mountain and maybe check out Little Baldy and just do whatever, and then tomorrow will be a bigger day. We'll hike out to Sunset Peak and try to hit both of its summits, and then our way back from that, take a spur out to Crab Eyes and check that out, and
cool.
pretty much have a good time.
Awesome. He's going to drag this fat boy around the refuge.
Does she hear me in the quiet? Is she near me by my side?
All right, Bob's got a little summer sausage, little street tacos, tortillas, and cheese. It looks good.
Food of the gods.
Okay, we've hiked for 93 miles. No, we've been going for about 3 or 4 minutes, and just a cool rock formation behind us. Don't know if you can see it, but just you can see it. It's just a beautiful day. There's probably like a 4 or 5 mile an hour wind, not a cloud in the sky. Bob, what would you say? It's 55, 60 degrees?
Right around 50.
Okay. Anyways, perfect. We haven't seen a soul out here yet, and we're heading up Elk Mountain, Elk Pass,
Elk Mountain.
Elk Mountain. All right. Okay, so we are, well, I don't know if we're actually on the summit of Elk Mountain, but we're close. Checking out some of these big boulders. Let's see if we can get a little closer here on them. Just huge boulders on top of gargantuan boulders. Just big boulder. I don't know if you really call this a boulder field, but a lot of boulders. Wind is picking up a little bit, still very nice out.
Funny range up to the north. You got a lot more wide valley.
Okay, we are not quite on the top of Mount Baldy, but pretty close. Looking down at, what lake are we looking at?
Quanah Parker.
Quanah Parker Lake. Short little hike. Sun's gonna probably be going down in an hour, but this is a perfect little quick trail to get in if you're up in the Wichita Mountains. Bob's got a little day pack on. I'm simulating a full pack. I pretty much got everything in here don't really need it all, but kind of just doing some training. I don't have my tent in here, but pretty much everything else. And trying out my new Z-Packs pack, and so far I really love it. But all right, I've been hiking all day. It is chow time. All right, Mr. Bob's got some, what'd you say, beef stew? Beef stew cooking over there. And we're gonna have same thing you saw in the last movie, loaded baked, or not baked potatoes, loaded mashed potatoes. Bob's got the little fuel canisters I've been looking for. Alright, I don't think I got that hiker hunger going yet, but I am hungry for some vitlins. Alright, so we ate our dinner. We had a couple of nice cold adult beverages, and talked a little hiking stories and told a bunch of lies, and it's the late hour of about 7:45, and we are gonna crawl into the tents and get ourselves some sleep. I guess we're gonna do a sunset peak tomorrow. So anyways, it's been a great day. I mean, it is just, the stars are just as bright as can be tonight. Kind of wish I remember how to do the time lapse on this camera and shoot a little time lapse tonight, but we'll do that some other night. Anyways, it's been a great day. It is just absolutely breathtaking out here, and hope to see more of the park tomorrow. All right, off into Slumberland. It was about 8 o'clock in the morning. We're dressed, got some coffee made, sipping some coffee, and head across this cool little bridge, and start our hike for the day. I'm not usually a big coffee person, but boy, I sure love it when it's cold. It should be another great day. A little bit more windy than yesterday. Probably be really windy up on the peaks, of course, but can't wait to check out another new adventure. Kind of a neat area. We're right in the middle of a burned forest area, just hundreds and hundreds of dead oaks. Looks like they had a pretty good fire at some time, but just the blackened forest. And we're headed up to a Sunset Peak. Off in the distance, probably can't see them. We saw at least 7 or 8 elk. We saw a couple earlier, and then the herd just ran through. Couldn't get my camera out in time to really catch them. Maybe if you zoomed in on this, you might be able to see them. But anyway, it's pretty cool. At the summit, Sunset Mountain, we did some serious boulder climbing, rock climbing, no ropes, but it was fun. Alright, so I guess we've summited 4 peaks now. We've done Elk Mountain, Little Baldy, and we did 2 summits, the north and south summit of Sunset Peak. And now we're heading to Crab Eyes. We just saw a couple more elk. That means about 9 for the day. And heading toward Crab Eyes. These guys behind me are gonna climb up the face of Crab Eyes.
That way is the flanks of Mount Mitchell.
Okay.
So you can't see the summit from here.
Right.
Yeah. Uber heinous bushwhacking from Sticks Canyon. Probably will not do that ever again.
Alright, and Mr. Bob.
Yo, yo.
And here's the back side of the mountain where these guys, I don't know what they did, but Bob understands how they did everything. That's pretty cool, mossy covered, or lichen covered wall there. As you can see in the video, we had a great time. Bob and I just went all over that place. He told me some great stories. Did some bouldering, which I didn't think I could do, but he helped me out quite a bit. Didn't push too hard. We kept a great pace. Just such a beautiful area. I wish, you know, that everyone could go out there and check that place out. It's magical. You know, there's not too many places like it, especially in Oklahoma. I mean, just vast scenery, boulders. We had some great weather, great sunshine, saw some elk. Didn't see any buffalo. What's up with that, Bob? Had some good food. He treated us to some beers, as you saw in the video. You know, it's just, if you've never been there, you've got to check that place out. So anyways, here's a few more clips to highlight our adventure, and we'll see you in the next trail.
Does she hear me in the quiet? Is she near me by my side?